Hi, hello there everybody, this is another game of Fort with me, your host, River Up. And today we're playing in another person's lobby. And the interesting thing is that right as the host was clicking the start button, one of my teammates, as you can see here, left. Which means you're doing a 4v3, because the host is not changing anything. So we're going to have an interesting game for sure. We'll see if we can pull off gaming of the century and somehow win this anyways. Well, I'm gonna try my best, that's for sure. Whether I will succeed or not is, well, a different question. Like so. Get another turbine, like... okay, like so. So, yeah. Hopefully we won't get just obliterated by the enemies. That'll be kinda not cool. Oh, tech is placed down. Let's get the other tech. If I can. We're just gonna have to wait for a second. Like so. Now I'm gonna need to get some more energy production because I'm clearly lacking in that aspect. Can't place anything here. Like so, and place this. Alright. In a second I'm going to expand over to this base as well. Because it's just free eco for me. But currently I'm going to expand my current eco and see if I can like do something with that. Because I can also place mines here. You can only get 2 mines here, no matter what you do, so it's no point in attempting anything funny. I'm gonna get something like so. With this in here and this in here. This should strengthen this whole, like, segment a significant amount. Especially if I do something like so. Alrighty then. It is now still not 9 o'clock. My tech is still getting built. That means it's time for an upgrade center because I have too many resources. I don't have anything to do with them. Like I can't really do anything with them as of right now. So the best option right now is just to get an upgrade center and upgrade my eco more. Get a mine here as well because I can still get that. And I forgot I can do that. I'm going to sell this off. Start placing weaponry here. Once I have the required stuff for that, of course, because right now I do not. Like so. This setup is slightly superior to what was before because it allows me to have just more like smaller segments of wood as defense. It is now cannon o'clock. It is now also time for me to place the first howitzer once I have enough energy. Okay, I kinda messed up. I should get more energy. What I have right now is just not enough to upkeep all this. It's not ideal because of this little outpost here, but not too much I can do about that. Like so. My teammate's already outputting some pressure on the enemy, that's good. I should probably also armor this up, because getting, like, those howitzers exploding on me is, like, the worst thing that happened. When I say my teammates are already outputting some exposed cannons, incredible. When I say that my teammates are already outputting some pressure, it's not already, it's quite late in the game, actually. I'm gonna get... like so... and then just wait a second. This opponent right here is a thing that exists. I should probably expand my defenses just a bit like so, so he can't get this nasty angle on me. That would be quite horrible. Wait just a second more to place the second howitzer. Perfect. And now I'm waiting for... now I'm just gonna wait for the third one. Well, the upper teammate is outputting very, very exposed pressure on the enemy. A bit of a weird choice to use rockets on this map, especially at the top base. Because this is a very long range map, so there is a lot of time for the opponent to shoot down the rockets. As well as the top base, it's usually accepted that on this map especially, the top base has a lot of space for turbines and just a lot of height to expand. So this base usually does cannon stacks, but looking at the base of this player, I don't think it's already about to collapse, I think, so actually probably a good thing he didn't try to do that. I'm gonna have to expand my energy production, because the amount of energy required to fire all 3 howitzers is going to just be ridiculous. Get some more space like so. Yep. Like so. Get defense around here. We don't want this to do anything bad to itself. Place extra mines like so. Start placing doors on these howitzers. Prepare this. I'm going howitzers because on this map it's not the ideal thing to go for. But we have Buster, and Buster just goes really well with howitzers. I mean, a lot of things go well with howitzers. Well, this is problematic. I should probably get some protection against that. I don't really have enough metal to protect my base properly against that. I'm gonna have to start uncovering all those doors, because those howitzers are about to be done, and I need to start putting pressure on the enemy, like so. I'm gonna need to do something like so. And like so. Place a sniper here and a flag here. One of the enemies is disconnected. Let's see if this gets through. It does. That's... yep, that tore him off. Perfect. One enemy down. That should even our odds just a little bit. Get more economy going, since I have the capability for doing so. Get something like so going. Oh, it seems the enemy has disconnected because... alright, then shoot the lower opponent. Did not make it, very sad. Upgrade this, turn this into a door. Ensure I can... there is no... oh! Don't really know what happened there, but I don't like that. I'm gonna have to cover all this up. Thankfully the opponent has missed this critical shot. If they actually... ooh, that's not good. Right, I'm going to need to do something like so. And repair all the howitzers. This is a very critical situation right now. I'm gonna need to... Not, I didn't mean to do that. I forgot you can actually I need to properly repair that, get some actual defenses going here. Bus so proof myself actually, because it's not bus so proof. Place this like so. Expand this. I'm gonna need to make sure my base is not susceptible to any more of such tomfoolery. Thankfully I have a lot of eco to sustain such repairs. If I didn't, that would be very much problematic. But I do, so it's not. Uncover all this. That seems to not be a door. Get this binded so I can protect myself against howitzers and start shooting the lower opponent. No, I'm gonna save that for... Oh, it seems one more opponent's gone? Is that alive? This opponent might be alive. No, they're not alive. It seems that the last base alive. If I can just wait for my howitzers to reload properly, I should be able to finish this, because I can do something like... So... I missed. Like so. Perfect, and now shoot, and repair all that because I don't want to be on fire. Shoot that again. Place the sniper here, place another shotgun like so. We're gonna get shot by that again. I have proved all of that against such measures. Eliminate all of that stuff. Perfect, and now shoot that. But at least a few of those should get through. Like so. It's perfect. I need to aim the last howitzer a bit lower. I'm going to get turbine here and... no, I guess not anywhere else. I'm going to get more howitzers... actually cannon spots actually. Like so. That one commenter who actually told me that the proper sizes, I understand. They're coming from... also I seem to be on fire. I need to stop being on fire. Whoop. Well, that's problematic. Alright, I'm a bit set back now, but I have another base worth of eco, so I'm completely fine. The only problem here is that, well... there is no problem. Oh, that opponent was still alive. Never mind, there is a lot of problem. I'm going to place cannons here. Hopefully the opponent does not check this. Not good, that should not be exposed like so. Stop being on fire. Why am I... oh, that fell off. Incredible. Hopefully the opponent does not check whether there's something in here, because that would be a bit problematic. The opponent seems to be using lasers, so spaced armor isn't much of a concern. I need to properly armor all this up though. Yep. Get more spots like so. I seem to be unable to. Place one more cannon like so, and wait for the third cannon. Suddenly the enemy put me in a bit of a timeout because, well, I need to replace all my weaponry, since that's the problem with howitzers, like howitzer stacks. If even one howitzer gets destroyed, it's just the whole stack is gone. That is the problem. But it's dealable with. Normally you would protect your howitzers a bit heavier, but I just kinda didn't. Yep, that's problematic. They have fire beams, that's annoying. I'm going to protect this all a bit better because, well, it's my weaponry. Also, I seem to be on fire. I'm gonna pretend like I'm building more stuff here. Oh. One opponent has disconnected against what again? Once more. Place a door here. Here. Yep, no, you're not achieving anything. Could be doing that. Well, I guess they are. Never mind. They have successfully penetrated through all that. That's a bit sad. Oh well, what can you do? I should armor this up better though. Am I on fire everywhere again? The enemy lasers are really annoying. The thing is, well, they're annoying. That's all they are. They're annoying. They don't have the required killing power. If I just do something like, if I just get enough doors, no matter what they do, they can't do more. Can you stop being on fire everywhere, pretty please? And thank God they're targeting me because I have the most economy. So for me, repairing all this isn't as problematic as it would be for my teammates. So it's actually a good thing that I'm the one getting shot right now, because that means my teammates have less pressure on them, so they hopefully will be able to do stuff. And if they don't do stuff, well, that's... Oh, come on, really? That's just petty. They really were targeting those turbines, huh? Oh, this is on fire. Why is this disconnected? Alright, I'm going to need to do something like so it doesn't get disconnected so easily once more. I think I'm getting shot again, yeah. Stop being on fire. Hopefully this mill strut does not... Oh, this is on fire again. That's annoying. It's very annoying that the enemy is putting this much pressure on me. How do they even have so many weapons? What? Oh, I guess it's because I have co-op on that one, so all the enemies are able to, well, help. Where am I on fire? What are my teammates even doing? Like so. Stop being on fire. Nope, stop doing that. I'm on fire here once more. One of my teammates is somehow dying. That's a talent to be able to die at this stage. When I'm the one taking most of the hits here. Okay. I can't really do much. I should have just uncovered this gun and start shooting them because, well, I am clearly not achieving much by just tanking the damage. I should start outputting some actual damage in a second. Turn this to metal. Stop being on fire. Turn all this into doors. Turn all this into background. The deformation is the only thing that they really achieved. So it should be fine. Don't want all this being on fire though, that's annoying. Get some metal here like so. You are not penetrating through all that. Why can I not shoot for that? Oh, there's wood here. This is pointless. Oh god, this is so much just fire everywhere. Fire beams are so annoying. This entire strategy of the enemy is extremely annoying. Whatever, let's start shooting them. Why cannot shoot this? There's of course a piece of wood here. Why wouldn't there be? Let me shoot. I can't angle? Okay. I'm gonna need to turn all this into background. I can't because they're shooting me once more, of course. I'm on fire here. Okay, turn this into background. Turn this into a door, since they're clearly very keen on shooting all that. Oh, come on. I don't have an angle on any of that. No, don't connect here. Why are my teammates saying GG? That is my question. We're clearly still not losing. Oh, I guess we are. Well, I'm gonna place a howitzer here. Damn, if only I armored those howitzers at the beginning better. Though they could have saved us the game, but at this point there's not much like we can do. Unless... They have a lot of... They do have a lot of gunners, never mind. If I could spec into... lasers as well. Actually, I'm just gonna do this. I do not... I forgot shields exists, and like, that just counters their entire thing. Stop doing that. Stop being on fire everywhere. Can I shoot them? Yes. Why is my teammate leaving? Stop doing that. Don't do that, actually. Leaving is kinda not cool. We don't want any of that getting destroyed, because that would be really bad. Perfect, I got rid of a few fire beams. Oh, that's nukes. Well, that's even worse than before. Let's see, can I uncover a bit of that so I can actually shoot the enemy? Those are not really not achieving much for you guys. I really hate that I don't have this here. Let's see if I can shoot the enemy like so. Actually, I'm gonna turn this and this into a door. Oh, it seems I have gotten hit quite hard here and I haven't noticed. I wonder what hit me there. I'm a bit curious as well to see how the enemy still hasn't done anything with those howitzers, so I'm gonna start armoring them up now. Oh, I see what's happening now. Well, that's... yeah, that's GG's, I think. That was a very slow and painful game. I hate fighting against lasers so much. Don't have resources for anything. Don't have an angle on this. Can't do much here. Getting attacked again. Need to cover this. Oh, that's not good. Alright, let's cover all this up again. My stability deck. Oh, well. That's like GG's. Yikes. Let's see what I can do here. Am I on fire everywhere? Yes, I am. Am I getting nuked? Yes, I am. Nope, stop doing... No, my last defense, no. Yeah, I'm on fire everywhere. I have no energy production. Yep, GG. That was the most slow and painful game I've had in a long while. The enemies did the comeback of the century there. Oh, it's a 4v2. We just couldn't compare the APM. Very sad. Well, we were close to winning. Managed to get them down to 1 core. But then something went wrong and we just got destroyed. I mean, the thing that went wrong is probably the fact that my howitzer stack died. That was what was dealing most of the damage to the enemy there. But oh well. We can try to see whether I can help my teammate do anything, but does he even have... He does have tech, but that's about to collapse. Does he have a forlong there? I don't think he does, but I can't seem to get a forlong there. Let's see if I can do something about our situation. Can we... Yeah, we should probably... Yikes, yikes. No, the extra ping, because today is the one day I haven't played on my own, and yeah, that's... My teammate has disconnected, unable to withstand the pressure to the end. No, stop putting me there. Yeah, it's GG's. GG. Oh, it's surprising he didn't even do the most damage. My teammate did. Well, I mean, to be fair, my howitzer stack got deleted fairly early on. So yeah, that was the most painful and slow video on this channel, I think. But I hope you enjoyed my little struggle here, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.